This is the story of flowers. Everybody loves flowers. They come in many different colors: blue, red, pink, yellow, and white. Where do they come from? They come from seeds. Their dried seeds cannot grow yet. They are all dormant, sleeping. Germination. This is the first part of flowers story. It is when the seeds start to grow. What makes the seeds start to grow? First, they needs to be damp, warm, and dark. For example, when the seed is under the ground, in wet soil in spring, the seed has a store of food in for the baby plant. When a seed starts to grow, we say germinates. The first thing to come out is the main root, which grows down. That a tiny shoot grows up. The main root gets bigger. Then sides, roots, upper, and so do leaves. And soon, if there is enough sun and rain, the plants start to grow flowers. Flowers. Why do we need flowers? Flowers make the new seeds. Flowers have different numbers and shapes of petals. The male part of the flower is the stamen. The anther on top of the stamen carries the pollen. Some anthers are yellow, some are brown, and some are black. The pollen grains on the anthers are very small. They are all different shapes and colors. The pollen must get from this male part on the flower to the female part of the flower. Pollination. This is the next stage of the flower story. What is it? It's about how the pollen gets from the male anthers to female stigma. Bees flowers do this. They pollinate flowers. Why? Bees like going to flowers because flower can give them a sweet juice. The juice is called nectar. The petals of the flower show to bees how to find the pollen. Bees pick up the pollen from the male anther of one flower and fly to another flower. The pollen falls off onto the female stigma. Fertilization. It is the next stage in the story of flowers. It is how the new seed is made when the male pollen and female egg meet. The little pollen grains grows into a long tube. It is called a pollen tube. It grows down the stigma until it gets to the female eggs. When the pollen tube meets the egg, a seed is made. As this seed grows, the flower changes. The petals die and fall off. The part of the plant with the seed it can change in different ways. They can become fruit like pears and melons and tomatoes. They are a fruit and not a vegetable. Also berries like raspberries, beans, and pears, and nuts. The seed covering protects the seed. It also helps to the seed move away. Seed dispersal. Seed dispersal is how the seeds move away from the parent plant. Some seeds are spread by wind. For example, dandelion, sycamore. Some, like coconuts, travel by water. Some are shaken. For example, peas. Some are stick on animal fur. Bars, for example, and some seed spots burst. For example, violet seeds. Some seeds, like horse chestnut, roll away from the tree, and many are eaten as tasty fruit and vegetables. And this is the end of the story.